Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Socially Awkward. And, wasn't that last scene super cute? Jace having a panic attack. I know that feel. Uh, I don't have them anymore, though. That's the good part. You know. Anxiety, what's that? I'm now too much of a Chad to, to have panic attacks anymore. But yeah. Probably should have, like, drank this water before I actually hit record, but you know me. We were never doing anything in the proper order. 2:30... 2:23 p.m. I can read numbers. Yep. Yes. Is Jace okay? I'm fine. Thanks for getting the nurse. No prob. But I got some good news. The nurse is hot. A total dilf. Huge meaty racks. Good information to know. Good information. I like it. And John places his hands over, forward, below the crotch area and cups the air. Massive bulge, man. Jugs. He's not fine. How can you after you just described the school nurse like a slut? First, ouch. Calling your own brother that. Second, I totally date him. He's married! I know. That's why he's a DILF. Come on, Jace. Let's check the nurse out. You go on ahead, John. I got a lot of things on my mind right now. Aww, it's no fun spying on people alone. He just came out of a panic attack. He needs time to recover. And stop spying on people. Lame. I'll give you $1 if you kiss Jace. John seems keen to see your reaction while dodging his brother's wrath. John, I'm gonna kill you. I'll leave him in your care, big bro. Gonna check that that chick from the party. Ciao. When he comes home, I'm going to murder him. The heaving lion stares his brother off into the distance, unaware of your approach. Jace's words echoes in your head. Oh, John's words, yeah. Kiss him. For only $1. Chicken. Oh, but the way you remember it was a bit different. I'm just gonna bump his shoulder. You know, we need to rein in Jace a bit. Like, no one's this horny, right? Right? Like, I understand that for... I'm going to assume, okay? I hope that's alright. But I'm going to assume that even if you're like a repressed gay, you're not just this horny because you need to get those feelings out. Right? Question mark. Let's go with that. Ignoring the echo of your dastardly friend, you brush your elbow on Tom's side for his attention. Hey.
Heya. You okay?
Want to hang out?
Sure. Where'd you want to go?
I need to do some shopping, so... the grocery store?
Lame.
Well, where do you want to go?
Glad you asked.
I'll bring you
To one of my favorite places in the state.
Where are we going?
The gym. You'll see when we get there. Come on. While we still have the sun.
That'd be really funny if he just took him to the gym. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just a 5-minute ride up the road, close to the school, Tom took you to a red mobile foods stall on the on a flattened cliff area. Your favorite spot is an ice cream shop?
No, you dweeb. It's right over there.
Tom walks up to the railing and rests his arms, taking in the atmosphere.
Ah.
The waves dance to the shoreline as you know, it's facts though, right? I don't know. I don't know if this is actually supposed to take place in the Philippines or not. But like when I was traveling around Asia, like anytime I went to like a seaside area, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is so beautiful. I've always kind of enjoyed that. Even when I was a kid, it's like having those memories of Japan was just kind of like, oh, it was always really easy to separate my childhood memories of Japan versus America, because it's like, does it look crummy? It's probably America. Was it amazing? It was probably Japan. Look, even the fireworks shows and shit, it was just like, oh yeah, these were the Japanese memories because they were cool, and these are the American memories because they're cheap. And you know, beach life, it's just like these seaside areas, they look so nice in other countries and things, and I'm just like, man, the places here, or at least nearby to me where I live in America, it's just like, ugh, they're so bad. Like anytime someone's like, want to have a beach vacation, I'm like, no, because we live here and the beaches suck here. Heck, even if when I was, I don't even like beaches when they're nice. Like, they're fine, right? But I am a tech savvy individual. I need that stimulus. And my major hobby for socializing is card games, and you can't do that at the beach. Not really. You don't want to set your playmat down in the sand, because, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. So... the long waves dance to the shores like in intricate choreography. The city is glittering with its brightly colored rooftops. Looking down, the winding road looks like freshly brushed paint stroke. Freshly brushed paint stroke. Okay, got it. With its lush foliage and beautiful scenery. Staring blankly at the other side causes a resounding yawn to emerge from your jowls. It's nice. Tom yawns back.
Yeah. I love coming here. It always clears my head.
I'm already feeling it. The dreary effects of your panic attack seem to have been blown away by the wind. The gentle wind rubs your fur like a mother's caress. That's that word, beckoning you to sleep. As you lean on the rail, maybe, you place your chin on your arm, your eyes starting to feel heavy. Before long, you're falling asleep. Man, but Babby Jace is so cute.
Did he get beat up again? Thank you for coming, Mr. and Mrs. Sirkup. We've been having quite a bit of difficulty in the classroom today. Has your child been getting enough sleep at all? I only ask because your child is having a fairly difficult time controlling their outbursts in the classroom. I would almost argue that this happens every other day and has been since the beginning of the school year. Have you noticed the same thing? I was about to say, I didn't hit the auto button. But okay. Since the beginning of the school year. But today has been since the beginning of the school year. Have you noticed anything at all? It has been hard. Am I not supposed to read all of this? Is this just... Well, fuck you. No, fuck you. I want to read this. Fine. Jesus Christ, just read. But I don't understand. Stop using that excuse. You're a tigress, for God's sakes. You just need to read. Stop fucking crying. You're 12, goddammit. Every year we have... I'll be good. I'll be good. His clenched fist is always in view. It's always in view. Again, from the start, read it. What are you doing here? Go away. Did you just throw a shoe at him? Jace. Hey. Just go away. You can't do that to your neighbor. What did I do now? Don't tell my parents I skipped class. Stop crying, I won't tell. You won't? No, just stop crying. But everyone's picking on me. I'm sure they didn't mean it. No. They always do this. Every school I go. Everyone picks on me because of my... I think it's cool. Liar. Both shoes? Come on, Jace. Nobody likes my hair. I wish I was never born. Hey. Your socks are going to get dirty. You don't want your parents to know why this got dirty, right? And you can't walk to the store without shoes. Store? You like cake, right? Yeah. Come on, it's lunchtime. I'll treat you some. You're weird. So is the kid hiding between the dumpsters. I really do think your hair is cool, though. It's like a superpower getting ready to come out. Hey, everyone is just the dumb, boring civilians who don't know anything. Come on, before the smell starts to stick. You're weird, Tom. Okay, 3 p.m. Somehow you woke up near the ice cream truck. You look around trying to figure out how you got here. How? Ah! You immediately jerk from the sudden anxiety that someone might have stolen your stuff. Thankfully, your bag is right in front of you on the table.
Wallet, cell phone, ID, a portable fan. Nothing got stolen. But how'd I end up here? Tom?
Worried, you huddled your belongings close. But there was another bag in the pile. It was Tom's.
Tom?
A wave of relief washes down your anxiety as you spot him by the ice cream truck. You let out a content sigh and fix yourself from your damp anxiety sweat. Yeah, I said that right.
He's just getting ice cream. What a weird dream that was. How come I don't remember sitting down?
Soon Tom came over with an ice cream in each hand. Hey, sleepyhead. Got a nice nap? Jace, you okay?
Oh. I'm just a bit tired is all.
Well, here's yours. He hands you the ice cream cone.
Thanks. Oh shit. Oh, it's eye cream.
Tom takes his seat and starts to look at his ice cream. What's wrong? You don't like ice cream?
I do. I'm just a little disoriented right now.
Disoriented?
This may sound silly, but I don't remember what happened in the past few minutes.
You don't remember?
Nothing at all. All I remember is a dream I had.
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking? Doesn't sleepwalking take like an hour or something?
Maybe you went into REM so quickly that your body didn't have time to paralyze you. When I tried walking you up, you stared at me like you were dead. I thought you were just cranky when you waved me off and told me that you're fine.
I did?
At least, that's what I heard from all the mumbling. Then you threw your arm towards the ice cream truck, so I thought you wanted ice cream.
So you took me here to sit down?
Nope. You called me a weirdo and headbutted me before you walked here. You walked here.
I did? I didn't remember anything. Or feel anything.
You rubbed your forehead to be sure. You don't feel any bruises. You have a hard head. Unlike mine. He rubs his temple. Seems like you had an interesting dream. Do you still remember?
It's fuzzy. But I know you were in it.
Oh, this is incredible. This is my favorite part of the game. Like, actually, is just seeing every expression that Jace has. It's amazing. What was I doing in your dream?
Something about flying shoes.
Flying shoes?
Yeah, maybe I was dreaming of being jealous of your nice shoes, that my old ones started flying.
Weird dream. Anything else besides the flying shoe part?
Nope. But I know it was a good dream since you were in it.
You're making him blush, Jace. You don't just say those things, right? I don't know.
That was good. Better than the store. Better than the ones in the store.
I'll be sure to tell Miguel.
Who's Miguel?
He's the owner of the ice cream truck here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You're friends with the ice cream man?
Pretty much. He's also Marcon's cousin. I always say Marcon, but it's Makon? Makon?
That's hard for me to pronounce. Much like everything.
Thrice removed.
Thrice removed? Was he part of your, was he a part of your drinking buddies?
It means he came from another relative of his great-great-grandpa. A third cousin, and I was.
A third cousin? So, is he like the third cousin who was born from the second cousin?
Huh?
Like, what if I have multiple cousins? Is he the third cousin born? Does that make Cousin George my first cousin?
I think you got the wrong idea.
So if George is my first cousin, then what am I to Cousin Bernie? Am I an imposter?
Oi.
So, Miguel is Makan's cousin.
Are we not going to... Never mind. I don't know how your brain works. Even after all these years, I still can't figure out how you work.
Yeah. So he's kind of like my mom's side of the family.
Who?
Miguel.
Oh, right. But unlike him, he doesn't let his family do their chores.
You know me. I am the favorite nephew.
Is that why you're always excited to hang out with me and John?
No. It's Stockholm Syndrome.
Tom chuckles through his nose as he places his fingers on his brow, pulling the skin of his brows before replying. Fine, I'll bite. Why is it Stockholm Syndrome?
Ever since my family moved to my mom's house.
Your grandma's house?
Right. You and John been kidnapping me every morning since I started schooling.
Well, there weren't a lot of kids near our age in the neighborhood. We usually visited your granny and took over the remote once she fell asleep. Until you guys showed up. I remember you were all dressed up with a little bow and suspenders.
What?
Yeah, that's cute.
Even just remembering it makes me feel all itchy right now.
I kind of like them. You were so cute with those suspenders.
I do prefer suspenders over belts. But I wish Granny wasn't so... bunny rabbit. Almost every week, it's someone's birthday. I have to wear itchy formal attire like twice a week.
Including church?
Including church.
I'm surprised you and John never got in trouble sneaking out all the time.
You should have asked God's permission. Besides, I don't even understand 80% of what the pastor is reading. It's not even in English.
Sure, but aren't you afraid of what your dad would do?
Nah. Not like he's any better. All he does is sleep through it.
Guess I'll be the only one to put in a good word. When we die.
Why go to heaven alone when you can go to hell with the rest of us? And do horrible things like shove a pineapple up Hitler's butt.
I forgot that you announced yourself as an atheist.
Agnostic.
Right. Do you even believe in hell?
Hell is just the makings of our own... it's just the makings of our own good nature. Thinking about it, only bad people think they can get away with it, while good people always think of the consequences of their actions.
That's usually a sound argument.
Join me and spread the gospel, Jace. No more fancy clothes. No more Sunday visit to church.
While you are preaching of a new gospel, Tom is checking his watch. Where?
Where? Like at least in limits, they do have watches on their characters, like on their sprites. So like, I feel it there.
Tom, yeah, sure. Preach it during the ride to the groceries. You little heathen.
All shall be served by the one true God. Ice cream!
Tuesday, 4:10.
What is this, a fucking Wegmans? Of course not. Wegmans have orange ceilings. Right? I went into a Wegmans like last month. Not that I was actually paying attention, because I wasn't the one shopping. It was Darian, like the asshole that he is, shopping at a fucking Wegmans. Thinks he's upper crust and not just going to a fucking Walmart. Like the rest of us. Oh, who am I kidding? I go to a fucking Target. Sometimes in Aldi's or Lidl's if I'm feeling real spicy. The supermarket, home of every consumer good at semi-convenient prices. All manner of customers strolling around and with their carts and cell phones in hand. A British short-haired mother ignores her kitten who's screaming, yells, and reaches for every candy she can get her paws on before being yanked away at the last second. The male Cornish Rex manager smiles and monitors a female Munchkin cat behind the counter. The Munchkin appears nervous, first day on the job. Thank you for coming to Save Now Supermarket. Please come again at Save Now Supermarket, where every day is a savings day. Oh man, the Munchkin. Is that how that's pronounced? Munchkin. Yeah. Screamed with a jingle in her tone. And there you are, the produce stand, staring down at a colorful fruits displayed before you. Buy all of the apples. All of them. Do it, Jace. A particular song started singing in your head as you raise a shiny red fruit, along with a pen in the other hand. Jace? Jace? Jace?
I hope you're going to pay for that. Since when did you turn bad?
It's because you left! To Darth John. It's because you left me to Darth John. Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh. Guess I'll need to set you back on the path of righteousness. He went over to the cold shelf and picked up 4 styrofoam packages of vegetables, starting off with some baby carrots and corn.
Baby carrots. Oh, I hate baby carrots. You eat babies?
What? Scared of getting good eyesight?
He shakes the package close to your nose. He lets out a chuckle before placing the infant sacrifice into your cart. Evil carrots. There's nothing wrong with carrots, Jace. Now, baby carrots are useless, though. I always... What am I trying to say? I get regular carrots, and I just saute them. Because I hate eating uncooked carrots. They taste bad. But if you cook them, if you like saute them with some like salt and butter, you know, not too much, you know, they kind of, it's amazing. I kind of like it. How about some peas? No! I remember you used to gobble them up every chance you got. Jace. Jace, please. Jace, please. This line. Jace! How are you this horny? Not even I think about this much. That's a lie. But like, you snicker quietly to yourself over a meme on the internet while Tom is wondering what you were laughing about.
I'm guessing you want them?
Put it in the cart. This is nice. It's like we're in our old delivery job again.
I thought you hated it.
At first. Since you dragged me around without telling me.
I needed help. Besides, you weren't doing anything besides watching TV. And I did ask my mom's permission. She was cool with it as long as I kept you alive.
Mother, how could you? But I really do like our delivery service.
Ah. And why is that?
I'm greedy. The money.
Really, the money.
Well, yeah. Isn't that the point of a job? I was able to buy my computer with it.
A computer? You spent all your money on a computer?
I needed it for homework.
Yeah, right. I bet you only use it for games.
Huh.
Tom is browsing the cold shelves, trying to decide between pork belly or ground pork. So my mother and my sister would definitely be like, get the pork belly. I've never liked pork belly. I think it just doesn't have enough flavor. I hate how much fat there is. I'm like, it's not worth it. I'd totally go for the ground pork and then roll my own gyoza or make some lumpia with it. Like, you know what I mean? Right? Right? You get me. You, on the other hand, start thinking philosophical questions while staring at packaged meat.
Yeah.
I'm just adjusting. Don't bump the microphone. Please. Please understand. Ah! Okay.
Wonder why only cats, dogs, and lizards are walking on 2 feet.
Isn't that how evolution works?
Sure, but what made evolution decide to give us that ability?
No clue.
What if cows started talking and walking on 2 feet?
Then they're possessed.
Possessed?
Sure, evolution takes millions years. Takes a million years. Being possessed takes a few seconds.
A possessed cow?
As you contemplate the finer details between possession and evolution, Tom decides to take on the type of meat he's going to get. Chicken or pork?
Or maybe they hid underground to avoid us, and now they're plotting to take over the world.
Bovine mole people.
Rise of the mole cows!
Maybe you should study cinematography. Who knows? You might get an Emmy from the wackiest for the wackiest director.
Rise of the mole cows too.
Riding home, Tom takes a detour to a burger drive-thru. Just gonna adjust my microphone. Is it Jollibee? Are you gonna get a burger with a side chicken leg? That's how that works there, right? Jollibee, like it's the chicken leg you can get as a side. Right? I don't know, it's been a while since I've been to Jollibee. At least the Jollibee that's like 3 to 4 hours away from me.
It's convenient. That's why I haven't been there in like 2 years. Ignore the whole quarantine thing. It is a familiar situation that happens frequently during your time with Tom. Every day after school, Tom would fetch you with his bike for a grocery run for the neighborhood. The the pay was meager, but it was enough to buy a snack and a little while left over to save. The first time Tom took you to the drive-thru, you immediately stand questioning the legality of using the drive-thru with the bike. Tom told you that a bicycle is considered a vehicle, so it's no big deal. You heavily doubted this legal reading, especially when one of the cars started honking, and he just flipped the bird at them. The whole time you cried, shaking, and tried coaxing Tom to get out of the drive-thru. But he was persistent and didn't let the large metal horse of death intimidating him for a quick takeout. This was a thing all throughout your school life with Tom. Even the part when his pants ripped open. I heard a rip. Are the groceries okay? Tom shouts, concerned for the groceries inside both of our bags.
Yeah?
What was it?
I'll tell you when we're safe at home.
Oh, okay. Hope it's nothing serious. As Tom continues pedaling, the rip slowly stretches open as Tom's glutes bounce and pounce the seams like a wall. You gulp, trying to focus on not staring at Tom's backside. But the rip is getting bigger, and you can see the butt cleavage swaying left and right as if being handled by your own hands. Okay, 7 p.m. Guess I'll be leaving.
Take your pants off.
Huh?
Take them off. Take them off!
You could have just told me.
This works better. How else would I take them off?
I don't know, maybe ask politely. And why do you want to fix my pants?
Nostalgia purposes.
I don't rip them that much. Do I?
A whole lot. I remember it started during a grocery run from Miss Georgia. I pointed out you had a huge asshole before we step into the grocery store. And then you started holding your pants like you need to take a shit.
Do you have to add potty jokes into the story?
Yes. So we went to the department store to buy some needle and thread, and then hid in one of those dressing rooms to fix them up.
I remember now. You didn't even have to be in the same room.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to be alone in the mall. Like, what if they started thinking I was messing with their merch?
You could have just told them.
And then get arrested, and leave you pantless? What kind of friend abandons his friend in a mall?
How do you become the victim here? How did you become the victim here? Imagine showing your ass to the whole world without knowing. And by the way, nice job on your work. Mom and Dad literally pointed out my ass still had 2 holes.
Well, I was panicking. I kept thinking, what would happen if someone sees me with a half-naked dude with his pants off? Might put the meat in the fridge while I fix this properly. It's gonna take longer than a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What kind of retort was that? I know I was being playful, but that came out wrong. Let's just focus on mending these.
It may take a while, but an overcast straight should do the trick. Half an hour later. A hungry, pantless lion is sitting next to you, relaxing with his phone in his hand and a foot on the table. His hand feeds you your second hamburger as you pull the final seams together. Dumb! You lift his pantaloons up into the air as you marvel at your handiwork. Now for the stretch test. With a tug on both sides. Not a trace of the thread seam. Success! The last toss, you toss them at Tom's face, and he immediately shakes them off. Hey, I still got a hamburger, I still got hamburger sauce on my lips. You're just gonna have to wash it anyway. Oh, what's a little stain going to do? Try it out. I'd like to keep them clean regardless. Thanks, though. He checks them for any other holes you might have missed. You're welcome. You should hold your that should hold your ass in place. Like a bra. You used to be shy when it comes to adult stuff. The once shy, adorable cat has become an adorable adult. Ready to touch inappropriate things. Tom ponders. And ponders. And ponders. Then he comes up with the most heinous reply a socially inept cat could handle. Like what? Very disturbing adult stuff. Shit. I was expecting him to turn me down. Yeah? Care to put in some detail? It's, just say something, generally 18 plus. I was just joking. Don't need porn. Yup, that's an adult world, all right. Yeah. Kill me. Tom hops off the sofa, stretching his back, and puts on his pants. Guess I'll be heading out now. Don't want to bother the man of the house with his night. Thanks for fixing up my pants. It's the manliest thing to do. Don't forget your meat. Oh, right. Got it. He shakes the bag of meat and places it in his bag. See you tomorrow. Bye, Tom. Laters. Okay. That seems like a decent place to end it. So, yeah. I'll see you around, everyone.